I didn't know that there was more rain coming, and I really wasn't worried about that.
Right.
I think that when you're playing a team with the quality of a Tennessee Tech, you don't want to take it to a last game because anything can happen there. We were trying to do everything that we could to win the game, to win the tournament in the first game, and we kind of shot our bullets in that direction, and it worked out for us. Fortunately, our guys continued to do great things offensively. Pitching-wise, we scuffled a little bit, but then when Alex came in, that settled that down. It's nice to have a guy with that much experience that you can go to. Been in a lot of tough situations, and we felt good with the ball. From a coaching standpoint, the head coaching standpoint, I'm so thankful for guys that did not get a chance to go to a regional tournament, because there's been many guys who have put us in this position so many times that we've experienced it. And every time you get in it, you get a little bit more comfortable with it. And so all of us that are on the 2010 team, we reap the benefits of what a lot of people have done before us. And we come into the year, we expect to be in the final game of the conference tournament. We expect to win it. It doesn't always happen that way, but that's our expectation. For me, I'm glad if we're going to fall behind, I'm glad when we fall behind early, because you get the whole game to try to come back. Nobody wants to do that. This team has proven itself so many times, and we talk about character and class and how that shows up. And it shows up when things aren't going right. But there's two things that have been very good about this year's team. One is the ability to come back. The other is the ability to hold lead from the seventh inning on. We don't give up too many games if we got a lead going into the late innings. So, we felt if we could get back in it and somehow find the lead, turn it over to our bullpen, we'd be in good shape. And that's kind of been a strategy for us. Realistically, all do it if he felt good enough to do it. And that was the only key. When we came back out of the locker room, I just wanted him to be honest with me of how he felt. He said he felt as good or better than he did before. Then the decision is made, because I really wanted him to finish this game. We feel like we almost have two closers, or really 2.5, because Bill Hinkie has been in that role in this program before. And so we don't have any problem with either one of those guys closing. I think the statistics will say they have about the same amount of saves. And so, we wanted Alex to finish. He wanted to finish, and he certainly deserved that opportunity to do that. One of the things is because of what he's meant to this program since he's been.
Try to, not focus too much on the game, to be honest, because if you sit there for 2 hours and think about it, it's going to get in your head a little bit. And I just try to, tell myself to treat it like any other ball game. I got a little help from Noah, his trainer, rubbed me down and stuff like that, got me loosened back up, and I just tried to, play it like any other game.
Well, the pitch before was an inside fastball that I'd actually got my hips a little bit too open on, and I was able to put the barrel on it. But after I hit that ball, I thought my approach was that he's going to try to get me out with a slider or something soft away. So he actually did throw another inside fastball, and I had a little bit more over the plate, and I was able to actually keep that one fair. And basically I made the same contact with that one as I did with.
I had the privilege of being on in 2006, being on the team when we went to the Tuscaloosa Regional, and I got to watch it from the stands, and wanted to be in there. And I can't wait to get my opportunity to compete more.
Coach?
I'm real happy, especially for our seniors. You come to Jacksonville State and you expect to play in regionals, and some of these guys have not had an opportunity to do that. And so I'm really, really happy for them. I think from a team standpoint, the challenge is that we look at it much as though our softball team did a year ago, where you go in and you really expect to do well, and you expect to have an opportunity to win it, because it'll happen somewhere across this country, and it might as well be with us. And that's the way we'll approach it.
Andrew?
I'm happy about it. I'm excited about the opportunity to compete against the other teams in the country. I'm excited that we have a team that I feel like has enough talent to make a splash in one and hopefully pull one out. So, the opportunity's there, and I think we have a good enough team to